Hello, my name is Millicent Cassianes and I'm the founder of Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation. It is an honor and humbling responsibility to reach out on behalf of the children we serve, children who have been overlooked, underserved, and too often forgotten simply because they were born with disability. At the heart of our mission is the Blessed Luigi Tezza Special School for the Deaf, a place where children who once lived in silence are now learning to communicate, to dream, and to thrive. For many of our students, stepping into that classroom is the first time they've ever been truly heard.
Education and inclusion for the disabled. Mostly we find out that the disabled, not only deaf, but all disabled children are not included in schools or in learning activities. That makes them isolated. They stay at home for reasons not well known. Second, we deal with environmental justice. We give justice to the environment. We run some activities which can help our environments. Give them a good look. For example, we can plant trees. We can do any necessary thing concerning the environment.
Our work extends beyond the classroom. We care for the children with a range of physical and developmental disabilities. Children who are often hidden away due to stigma or poverty. Some of these children live in homes without proper care. Others are completely alone. We reach into these communities and offer what every child deserves: dignity, inclusion, education, and love. We provide more than just education. We provide hope. We cover school fees, therapy, assistive devices like hearing aids, wheelchair, special learning materials, food, clothing, Medicare, and perhaps most importantly, we create a sense of belonging. But we cannot do this alone. Right now, we face urgent needs. Our classrooms are full, but the waiting list is growing. We lack enough assistive devices and funds for transportation to go and visit children in their homes. As we do the home visits, we are able to reach out deep into the villages to bring the children to school. Some children walk for miles just to attend class. Others make it all because we simply don't have the resources. Others never make it to school, all because we simply don't have the resources to reach them. That is why I'm here today to ask for your support. Not just financial support, though that is critical. I'm asking you to join a movement. Right now, we are facing urgent need. Our classrooms are full, but the waiting list is growing because we still have children hidden in the villages and not accessing education due to their disability. These are discriminated children who needs to come and join the others and go to school together. Others have disabilities that are not only deafness. We have others who are physically impaired. We have others who are blind. All disabilities. We don't discriminate in line of disability, but we reach out to all of them and give them the right placement in the best institutions that we can. We lack enough assistive devices like wheelchairs, hearing aids to help these learners. We also lack funds to enable us to go to the villages and bring these children back to school. Some children walk miles and they are disabled physically and just trying their best to attend class. Others never make it, all because we simply don't have the resources to reach them. So our hands are tied. And that's why we are reaching out to you to help us hold our hands so that we may be able to help these children by achieving our dream. That is why I'm here to ask for your support, not just financial support, though that is critical. I'm asking you to join a movement that says every child matters, a movement that says disability is not inability. A movement that lives out the compassion of Blessed Luigi Tezza, who dedicated his life to the poor, the sick, and the forgotten. Our foundation and our school is named after the saint, Blessed Luigi Tezza, who His life was dedicated to serving people, changing lives, and that is what we are doing, trying to do at Blessed Luigi Tezza Special School for the Deaf and Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation. We'd like you to join this movement so that you can change the lives of children. With your help, we can do this. We can expand our classrooms, build more classrooms, and bring more children to school. At the Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation, we have managed to purchase 7 acres of land. Why? Because we are not able to touch the lives of children who have other disabilities, children who are back at home, children with cerebral palsy or autism, children with spina bifida, children whose parents are not able to carry them to school and bring them back. We need to have a place where such children can get help. That is why we founded Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation. About Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation, it's because as we do our home visits, we meet other children we are not able to take care of. We have children with cerebral palsy who are kept at home, children with spina bifida, children who are autistic. The parents are not able to understand the needs of these children. We have other children who are blind. So Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation is out to reach down to every child with disability, not only deaf children, so that we are able to give them the right placement and have a safe place for them to stay. At Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation, we are also checking on building a safe house. In this safe house, we'd like children who have been abused, neglected, abandoned. We have children who are at Tezza Special School for the Deaf, and one was even thrown at Sori Town, but we brought the child to school to learn. Others are abused, and when we close school, when we give the child back to the caregiver, we are guilty because the child came abused and the schools are closing, and the child has to go back to the same guardians who are taking care of the child. So we are having a focus of building a safe house for them, so that the ones who are thrown away by their parents and we are not able to trace the parents, they have a place where we can have them. It's like a rescue center for them. These learners are not just thrown like any other person abandoning their children. Then this is done due to the kind of disability that they have, and the parents are not able to understand them. So through the Blessed Luigi Tezza, we now meet other disabilities like physical disability. And so when we meet a child who needs a wheelchair, the child will need a mobility aid. We have our learners here who are hard of hearing, they need the hearing aid. So we are also reaching out to your donation so that we may be able to buy these assistive devices. If you check on the causes of disability, you'll realize that disability is also caused due to lack of good nutrition. So poor nutrition leads to disability. There's a very high prevalence of disability in poverty-stricken homes. That is why food is also very important, and for the nutrition care of our children, we give it our first priority. We reach out so that we are able to give them food security, and this has really helped us because we are able to feed the children. Some of them come back from home with skin diseases and other bad medical conditions. So your support will help the Medicare and give the learners proper nutrition. We restore dignity. There are some children who have been discriminated upon, they have stigma, and when they come here, they are withdrawn and they face a lot of shame. They don't want to mix with other children. Our major hope that we give to these children is by having that inclusion, so that we expose them and show them a lot of love and give them activities that make them feel wanted in the community. So our major objective is to make life better for the children, to improve the living standards of the children. At the Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation, we are having the aim of building a vocational center. We have our alumni who finished here and have not been able to go to school due to lack of school fees to go to other colleges. Most of them are in the villages, and we just saw the need that if at all we purchase land, we have a portion of 2 acres of land where we are going to build the vocational center for our learners who are done with high school, so that they are able to train there. And in that training center, they'll have teachers who are trained in special needs education, who know sign language and can communicate with them. The vocational center, we will not only take the deaf children or deaf young teenagers who have finished high school. No, we will also check other learners with disability, but they have the skills and can be able to do a vocational skill, train in it, so that they can also take care of their lives in the coming future. So at Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation, the area where the school is set up, there's no primary school around the area. All the schools are 3 kilometers apart, and around that area, the children who are supposed to go to school take a very long time before going to school in that village, because the schools are far apart and they're not able to walk to those areas. That is why we bought the 7 acres of land, so that we get a big parcel of land where we can build a school, a preschool for the preschool children around that area who are not accessing education and going to school when they are overgrown. At the same time, we have the 2 acres where we are going to build the foundation vocational school. At the same time, we are going to build the offices for the foundation. So the land is ready, and we are reaching out to volunteers who have a passion for disabled learners. Anybody who wants partnership, who wants to join us, so that we may be able to make this a success, to drill water in the land and to start construction, so that we can help more children. I'd also like to tell you that every donation that you make, every partnership you form with us, is not just a gift, it's an investment in a child's future. Let us not measure our success by what we have, but by how many lives we lift. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of every child at the Blessed Luigi Tezza Special School for the Deaf, and other children that we touch their lives through Blessed Luigi Tezza Foundation in different parts of this community, I'd like to tell you that I'm so grateful, and thank you so much for standing with us. We still need you, and we still need your support. Please consider partnering with us. Together, we can give these children a future they deserve. We need social workers who are able to go out to the community, help us search for the children and bring them to school. The ones who are hidden in homes, the ones who are abandoned, the ones who are neglected, the ones who are abused, those are our children. We reach out to them, whether they are disabled or not. We reach out to every child who is at risk. We have to reach out to help these children. We also like to reach out to medical staffs who can volunteer and help us in our medical camps. We always have medical camps, mostly to assess our learners with hearing impairments, to know their level of hearing, and also we always have medical camps to check on their vision and dental problems. So when we make these medical camps, if at all you are able to volunteer through giving free service, if at all you are a doctor, or if at all you are not, you can help us by helping us finance and bring the physicians to the school to help the children. And for the referrals, you can also help us out for learners who need special care, to take them to the right facilities so that they may be able to get medication. We have on the line of reaching out to special children, we realize that the most important thing is the food that they eat for us to sustain their lives at the school. So we do our projects which are helping us with the providing food for the children. We are also going to do the same at the land at the foundation. We are going to have 1 acre of land where we are going to do poultry and agriculture, and we are also going to plant a lot of fruit trees around the school so that it helps us with feeding the children and helping the people in the community. So I'm reaching out to any person who has the heart to volunteer, welcome, so that you can work with us, even just by caring. We have children here who have given birth to children. If the volunteership is good, you can come for 2 weeks, you can come for a month, you can come for 6 months, you can come for 1 year, and we also encourage 1+ years for volunteership to be successful. So welcome and volunteer with us. If at all you are interested, you can check in the website the link where there's the part for volunteership, and click there to enable you volunteer with. Welcome, volunteer with us. So, due to abuse of children by pedophiles, which is happening everywhere in the world. Here in Kenya, we also have pedophiles who target children. Our learners are mostly targeted, and other learners with learning difficulties. People take advantage that no one is able to listen to them. They don't know their language. At the same time, others don't have the ability to decode that they are being abused, like the mentally impaired learners. So we have children who end up pregnant. Others we get, but they disappear, they run away because our place is close to Tanzania. So they go to Tanzania, and the police try to search for them and not get them. Others run to Milimbo Island and other places. So this has put us in a situation where we have children who have children. So we have child mothers we are taking care of, and helping these learners at least also go through the system, at the same time take care of their children is very important. So at Blessed Luigi Tezza Special School for the Deaf, we advocate that our children may not drop out of school. To all our partners, we really appreciate you, and in a special way, I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart that through your support and your love for our children, we are able to sustain our learners in school. And when they reach the gate, all they say is that this one sponsored, she's sponsored, he's sponsored, and they just pass and go to the dormitory. Why? Because through the sponsorship program, we are able to take care of the learners. But we are still reaching out to you out there that you may consider sponsoring our children at Blessed Luigi Tezza Special School for the Deaf. Through the sponsorship, we are able to give our learners food, basic needs that they need, and ensure that the school runs smoothly without deficit. I'd like to thank you so much, those who have sponsored our learners through Hearts That Hear, and I'm still reaching out to all our friends out there to be our advocates so that we may get sponsorship programs for all the vulnerable children that we will meet at the school, who are at the school, and others who are in the community who are seeking support to be able to thrive. Otherwise, thank you so much for sponsoring our children. I truly appreciate it.